it's me Gavin on my channel Gavin the Track, and today I'll be showing you guys the top 5 worst defenses in Clash of Clans. So as you know, all defenses basically in this game, like they basically all have a purpose. Now all of those purposes like vary in between like all of them, and there are some that I just don't really I wouldn't say they're useless because none of these are really useless except for really one of them, but I'm just basically gonna be showing you like what the worst are. Okay, so kicking off our list at number 5, we have the Hidden Tesla. Now the Hidden Tesla, I personally don't think is bad. Okay, I was just like, I need to think of something that's my number 5, and it just boiled down to the Hidden Tesla. Now the only bad thing about the Hidden Tesla that I don't really like is that, well, it spawns out of the ground. So it's like, I mean, I guess it's kind of stealthy in a way, but I don't know. It's just like tiles. Like it only doesn't really cover a lot of range either. So for the things that do go to it, like it's kind of hard because I mean it doesn't really cover a lot of range. So they won't, like, the damage even like isn't that bad with it. Its favorite target is a P.E.K.K.A. A lot of people, especially like when the Hidden Tesla comes out, like in Town Hall 7, people will be using Mass Dragons, which the Hidden Tesla, I mean, won't be doing ×2 damage to that. And P.E.K.K.A.s really won't be, like, people don't really use a lot of P.E.K.K.A.s until like Town Hall 9, maybe Town Hall 8, maybe. Like, you know, that's when it comes out, but still, that's when dragons are still mainly used. But, anyway, that's number 5 is the Hidden Tesla. Moving on to our number 4 spot, we have the Archer Tower. Now, the Archer Tower, you may say, oh, but the Archer Tower, you know, it's just, it goes for ground, it goes for air, you know, it's not bad, you know, it goes for both. But, I mean, yes, Archer Tower, don't get me wrong, Archer Tower is a good defense, but there are flaws to it. So, the Archer Tower, when people, like, go up to it, like, let's say, for instance, I don't know, like a golem or something huge like that, the Archer Tower doesn't do crap. I mean, I don't want to, like, point out, but, like, I mean, it goes for ground and air, but like when a golem or something like a meat stick or something like that goes into that, like an Archer Tower is not gonna do that much damage. That's just how it is. Even for it's meant to weaken it a little bit, but really the damage is just not there when it comes to the Archer Tower. So that is basically why I put it on my list. Number 3 spot, we have the Cannon. Now the Cannon, much like the Archer Tower, doesn't do that much damage, and to top off on that, the Cannon only goes for ground. So the Archer Tower goes for both ground and air. So but the Cannon only goes for ground, and it has about the same amount of damage as the Archer Tower. So it's kind of hard, you know, but like, because they're basically like the same, but the only difference is the Cannon is only ground. That's basically why I put it on my list. Moving on to our list at number 2, we have the Eagle Artillery. Now, I know that the Eagle Artillery does cover the whole base, and a lot of people might call me out for this, putting it on my number 2. But I'm going to give you some explanation as to why. So the Eagle Artillery does a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, and it also has the shockwave damage, which that is also, you know, a lot. Its range is huge, okay, but there is some things that are wrong. It goes for ground, it goes for air, yes, there's all that, but if you have watched replays of this Eagle Artillery, I mean, this thing fires, like, it barely, like, I'm sorry, but I've watched a bunch of videos on this Eagle Artillery, and it doesn't, like, affect battle fire a lot. It doesn't like shoot a lot, you know. I don't know if it tells it on here. I don't exactly know how much it shoots like per second or whatever. But I just like I watch these raids and like for like these really tough guys, and it just does not like do like yes, there's a lot of damage it does, but it just doesn't shoot enough, you know. It just doesn't. Okay, so that's basically the reason why is because you know it doesn't really do a lot. It does a lot of damage, but it just doesn't shoot enough off, making it so like it doesn't really affect the outcome of most battles a lot. So that's basically why I put my list at my #1 spot. You guys probably all predicted this, but it is the Air Sweeper. Now the Air Sweeper, if you know, it came out in, I believe it was like somewhere around May or April of 2015, and Supercell, I was waiting for this new update, you know. I was like, yay, I wonder what's gonna happen. And they bring in this, like, you know, freaking, like, what, fucking vacuum cleaner type thing? I don't even know. Okay, it's the Air Sweeper, and basically, it was supposed to make things like mass dragons and air attacks less effective. And really, I mean, I guess it kind of does something. Like I said, all these kind of have a purpose, but I mean, it doesn't do any damage. All it does is really air attack. I mean, if you think about it, could be effective in the long run, but this really just does not do that much effect. And to put it this way, it only goes in one direction. I mean, you can make it go in any direction you want, but it can only go in like one area. Like it can't go in a circle, it can't just go wherever. It can only shoot in one area, meaning that like if I put dragons on the other side of the Air Sweeper, you know, it's not gonna, they're just gonna take out the Air Sweeper, and you know, the Air Sweeper just doesn't do anything, you know. Like when it gets hit from the other side, there's no purpose. But I mean, it does have a little bit of purpose. I know a lot of YouTubers calling it out, saying the Air Sweeper has no purpose. It doesn't do anything. It does, okay? But if I were to put it on my list, I'd definitely put it as the worst defense, because it is the worst. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. Please comment and subscribe for more. I'm working on maybe doing some more of these top 5, maybe top 10s in Clash of Clans. So please stay tuned.